We're doing our first tandem session with Blu and Skye. One important thing to note is that they're in their 4th week. So for 3 straight weeks, we work them separately. That is so important because I think, especially with housemates, when they go home, owners try too quickly to work them together before getting one dog under control first. And that's what we do here. And it took us 3 weeks. And we're professionals who do this every day. So just remember, when they go home, take your time walking them separately. And when you feel comfortable, and you'll know, it'll be a feeling, you'll know when each one is really, really, really good with you individually, then you can start to combine them, okay? So when we talk about tandem healing, it might take some trial and error to figure out who is best on the inside versus the outside. Typically, the dog with the more experienced or more solid heel goes on the outside because they're holding it all together. So right now we have Skye on the outside, and it seems to be working really well as a unit. Another good tip is to use different colored leashes and different colored e-collars, which they will be going home on. Because you're gonna have to click each dog as they move out of position. You're gonna go different paces, different directions. Blue's moving out of position, got clicked, and coming back in. So obviously it's easier if each owner has a dog individually and going on a walk, but we just wanted to show you what's possible with one person and 2 dogs. And it really just depends on what you want out of it. If you want to do tandem heels, it's absolutely possible. It's just a matter of practicing your own skills with the heel. Leashes are dropped. And remember, the leashes are really only there for leash laws. You know, all the training is on the e-collars. Good. So now we can really work on the e-collar knowledge. Blue's getting clicked. It's going to be continuing to click until he moves back into position. I don't know if he thinks he has room because Skye, there he goes. There we go. So, okay, one thing I wanted to point out is that when Blu was out of position, Josh kept moving. One thing I noticed is that everyone tries to stop. If their dog moves out of position, everybody tries to stop. And I always have to remind everybody to keep moving. Let the e-collar do the work.
Good. This is their first time. And they naturally went into this position like this, and Blu doesn't like to be boxed in.
So now we're trying Blu on the outside. Remember I said it was trial and error.
So that's why you're seeing him trying to pinch and go around.
Yep.
Remember, he's the dominant one. He doesn't want to feel squished in between her and I. Not that he's going to have a choice. That's why he doesn't. That's why you see him going around the other side. It's because he was between her and I, and to be dominant, that takes away a lot of his vision. He wants to be out here, so he naturally comes over this side. Good. But basically, right now, this is the first time I'm getting to know how they feel. It feels honestly pretty much the same with her on the inside, except she's making less mistakes with the gutter. She's going over here, so.
Yeah, the outside's a hard spot. They don't have the left leg to refer to.
Good. Yeah. She did a good job on the outside. He's doing a good job.
Yeah. Circles are hard. It's easy to walk in a straight line. It's difficult to do turns because they have to turn with you.
Good, good, good. See, they're swapping.
See, they're swapping.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. I like to make sure that they can both do it in
Yep,
both positions.
either position. It looks cooler with her on the outside because you can see her. You can't see her when she's on the inside.
Good.
Beautiful. They look really good. Look at that. They stop when Josh stops. Let's see if we can do a tandem down. Sometimes. Notice how Skye downed, but Blu did not. Sometimes we run into an issue where he doesn't want to listen in front of her because that makes him look weak. If he listens to Josh, it means he's giving up his position as leader. But he did.
The trick is
Right.
so that he feels like he's doing his part of the pack. So I adjusted him. He's not leader, but he's just dying to be a right-hand man. Right? So he wants to be treated like that, which means correcting when he's doing the wrong thing so you can shape him. And then when you'll see him go into this state where he's listening pridefully, and you go over there and that's when you pet him. You can't just pet him all the time if you're going to use that technique, though, because those pets have to be like
Payment.
very valuable to him. So he doesn't get them for free. He's only getting that type of petting when he shows me submission and does things I like. I'll be doing that, and then that seals the deal. You'll see him also carry himself like this.
Yeah, very.
This is his temperament.
Yep. Whereas she just wants to have fun. She's not concerned with it.
He's looking for possible dangers. She, like you said, she's just having fun.
Yep.
They both have, both those personality traits will come with different challenges. All right. But honestly, I think they're working very nicely together.
Yeah.
Blue, Skye, Blue,
Waiting for eye contact.
Blue.
There we go.
Good. Break.
Good job. Good girl.
Blue, break.
He's like, I'm good. Nice job, Josh. Beautiful. Now at home, of course, they'll have separate beds, or they can share.
Yeah.
You know, they don't
I
fight.
do separate for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen any issues with them.
No, and we talked about this yesterday about coming in from an activity and going straight to place. First we did it separately, and now, as you see, we're combining it. And this is where they'll be once we do stuff around the house for us. And they're just waiting. So obviously this takes away the option of stalking and barking out the windows. How can they do that if they're on place? Good job, guys.